This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
On colour and... Mbappé! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gonzalez, and he's managed to get free. Looking for options for movement. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Saliba. Now it's Olise. Olise. There he goes, motoring forward. He has found the way through. Drilled in low. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I've always been impressed with the intelligence.
Face to face with the keep. There's the shot! Goal! Argentina! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Good take, and is he in? Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
And that has added a whole new climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Camavinga. And Messi! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Good ball, good take. Quality ball. Olise. Now it's Mbappé. He's looking wide. Dembele gets into some space. The pull did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's shifting through the gears here. He's found the way. Shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Big chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Rabiot gets flagged offside. Paredes. Montiel engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Now it's Alvarez. And this is Messi. Saliba did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Messi. Rabiot gets a foot in here. Now it's Mbappé.
2 added minutes
Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. And the shot! He's delivered all right! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
France take the lead.
Well,
And the half-time whistle goes. France come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Alvarez! Missed by a fraction. Koundé. There's the crossfield ball. All played for Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappé! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Olise. It's not an especially good pass, that. Gonzalez. Can he spark a counter here? Tagliafico. Now it's Alvarez. And he's got the beating of his man. Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! That is decidedly lacking.
Messi completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Oh, can he get onto this? Koundé gets over and intercepts. This interception, his positioning was spot on. De Paul. Gonzalez. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. It's run loose here. Montiel. Can he get it through? Mbappé. And here's Dembele. Montiel works it forward. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Camavinga driving through the middle. Otamendi gets across to intercept that.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this.
Goes for a shot! Has another go! It's fallen kindly here. He's scored! And this is getting better and better. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 10, Kylian Mbappé. Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Now that looks a decent ball. Aimed beyond the defence.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as...
Chance for a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. France blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on, it could be in, and he shoots! Sticks it away! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
France are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents,
Added minute has
a
been
long way from
indicated.
that. Picked out brilliantly, and he's on chance! In he goes again! They've scored! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Mbappé.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
France are having a ball here. Alvarez with a definite foul there. And that's it.